Peppa Pig. Hide and seek with the shadow. Hi, I'm Peppa Pig. Today is a day off. The weather was warm and Daddy Pig said I could invite my friends over. Susie, Danny, Rebecca, Freddie, and Pedro came to play in our yard. We often play together, but today felt different. Susie brought a ball, but didn't want to play with it. "Let's play hide and seek," she said. Then Freddie leaned closer and whispered, "Have you ever played hide and seek with the shadow?" "What's that?" Rebecca asked. "I heard about it," Freddie said. "You're not supposed to start unless you're ready to finish." We all glanced at each other. It sounded silly. "Let's do it," Danny laughed. Freddie took a stick and drew a big circle in the dirt, right in the middle of the yard. "You can't leave this circle," he said. "Only the one who calls the shadow can move." Susie raised an eyebrow. "Did you make that up?" Freddie shook his head. "I heard it from my brother. He never came back." Everyone got quiet. Pedro stepped into the center. "Come on," he said. "Let's play before it gets dark." He whispered, "Shadow, shadow behind me. Show me who's here with me." We all giggled. Nothing happened. Then, the wind stopped. The sun disappeared behind a cloud, and at the edge of the street by the gate, a figure appeared. Tall, dark, hooded, standing perfectly still. "Freddie, is this a joke?" Susie asked. "I didn't tell anyone," Freddie whispered. The figure didn't move, but it felt like it was staring right at us. "It's probably a neighbor," Danny said, and stepped out of the circle. "I'll check." As soon as he left the circle, the shadow vanished, and so did Danny. "What?" I cried. "Where did he go?" Susie ran toward the fence, but he was gone. Freddie grabbed her arm. "Don't leave the circle," he said, "unless you want to be next." Mummy Pig looked out the window. "Peppa, is everything okay?" I tried to speak. Nothing came out. She stared at us for a moment, then closed the window. "This isn't a game anymore," Rebecca whispered. Pedro didn't say a word. He just stared. Susie squeezed my hand. "If the shadow comes back, I'll run." "No," I said. "Please don't. If I distract it, maybe you'll escape." I shook my head. And then, the figure returned. Now it stood by the gate, closer than before. It raised its arm and pointed at Rebecca. "No!" she screamed. "I don't want to." She ran. Halfway to the house, she vanished. Only her blue earband remained on the ground. Freddie dropped to his knees. "The shadow chose," he muttered. "It already chose." I turned to Susie. "Please, don't run." But she smiled sadly. "If I make it out, I'll find help." She stepped out of the circle. A gust of wind rushed through the yard. I closed my eyes. Silence. When I opened them, Susie was gone. Now only me, Freddie, and Pedro were left. Pedro was staring at the same spot in the dirt. "I hear it breathing," he said. "Who?" I asked. He didn't look up. "It's in the circle now." I turned. My shadow was moving, but I wasn't. It shifted, tilted, it waved at me. I gasped. Freddie whispered, "It's already inside." Then Pedro vanished. Only his glasses remained. I was alone, breathing hard. The circle was quiet, but I wasn't. The front door opened. Mummy Pig stepped out. "Are you still playing, Peppa?" she asked cheerfully. I turned to her slowly. There was no one else left. I tried to answer, but no sound came. The yard looked normal, but the circle was still there, scratched into the ground. I looked down. My shadow stood still. Then, it waved again. I stepped back. It stepped forward. And then, I saw its face. There wasn't one, just darkness, empty. Wind brushed past me, leaves rustled, no one else moved. I turned to go into the house, but I couldn't move. My legs wouldn't let me leave the circle. I turned back. The circle behind me was glowing faintly, and I heard it. A whisper. Your turn.